Yo, what's cooking, my generals? Max and Brady here in your classroom once again with another edition of the 5-Star News. Me and Brady have a great show lined up for you today.
Yes, we do, and we'll start with our announcement crew. Here's their edition of What's Up Heritage. Take it away, guys.
Welcome back to What's Up Heritage. Now, let's go on to some Tuesday announcements. First off, as summer gets closer, so does the need for summer school and extra credit. So if you are behind in any classes, this is what you'll be looking forward to. Next up, prom tickets are out now. They're $85 a ticket, and after that, they will no longer be available. And lastly, the Jeff Sims Memorial Golf Tournament will be held on June 12th at the Windstone Golf Club, so make sure to come out and support your generals. Now, let's get on to the weather with our weatherman, Brody Morrison.
Thanks, Isaac. Now, let's get on to the weather. For Tuesday, we'll have sunny skies with a high of 78 and a low of 48. On Wednesday, it will remain sunny with a high of 84 and a low of 53. And for Thursday, it will be mostly sunny with a high of 85 and a low of 58. Now, let's get back to the anchors for more news.
Thanks, you two. And to the news now, and we'll start you off with a preview of a pretty big event taking place in the auxiliary gym this Thursday.
Yep, it's the annual college and career fair, and it gives our students the opportunity to visit with local colleges and businesses and attempt to make their lives smoother as they transition into college or the workforce.
How is it going to work this year, and what colleges and businesses will be here? And here's 5-Star News reporters Jonathan Glover and Tipton Smart for those answers.
So here at the Career Fair, we are going to have a lot of different booth setups with a bunch of different companies that are going to be doing interviews for students here at Heritage High School. This is particularly going to be for seniors, so I feel like that would really help them in their next steps in like finding jobs and knowing what they want to do with their career.
We've got our college and career fair this upcoming Thursday. It'll be roughly from 9:30 till the end of lunchtime, and we'll have a kind of a schedule put together for you. But I hope everybody takes advantage of this. We've got vendors setting up multiple colleges and also a lot of local business.
And so next Thursday, April 20th, we're going to have a college and career fair in the auxiliary gym. We've got about 55 employers, colleges coming to talk to you guys about current opportunities and future opportunities.
Senior to touch base with different colleges and schools. There'll be some colleges here that you probably weren't familiar with or aren't familiar with right now. So get in there and talk to them, ask them questions, tell them what your interests are and see if they offer that in their program. But also the labor force will be here. The job, companies will be here that are looking for high school students to work.
We're going to have tables set up for the vendors to come in. They may probably have some free stuff to give away, all that kind of thing. We got members of the military coming. All branches of service, I think, are going to be represented, as well as some colleges that are local, some that are a little farther away. I'm going to send a complete list out to your teachers so they can kind of tell you what to expect, and you may have somebody in particular that you're looking for.
I think students should go because I think it'll be a really good outlet to kind of see what they want to do and to really get a feel for the jobs out there, because I feel like a lot of people don't know about certain jobs in certain different communities that we have here in our areas and going further out.
A couple of the people I have coming, we got all representatives from GNTC, Bass Pro Shops coming, the Navy's coming, Dalton State's, Shorter, plumbers, pipe fitters, unions coming, electricians union. I got a lineman school that's going to have somebody there, so automotive as well. We've got a little bit for everybody, so just go down, talk to these people, engage, ask them what they can do for you, because it's a good opportunity to develop some contacts.
Good info there, fellers. Thanks for that report.
Yes, and while we're on the topic of jobs, we have a great summer job list. Listen up, this next story is for you.
That's right, Hammer. Silas Williams and Gabe Guffey spent some time yesterday talking to our Career Center coordinator, Vaughn Crane, and found out that there is a lot of opportunities out there for us this summer.
What do students need to do to snag one of them? Let's get you over to Silas and Gabe for that report.
Okay, well, good morning. I'm Officer Crane. I'm down here in the Career Center with Work-Based Learning. I've been asked this morning to talk a little bit about summer jobs, summer employment, and the biggest thing is who's hiring. And the short answer to that is everybody. Everybody's hiring. Anywhere you can think of, they're all hiring. So I do have specific employers that have contacted me that want specifically heritage students. I've got a job board outside the office, so you're welcome to come down, take a look at that job board. It's kind of rolling outside on the screen with different employers. You're welcome to come in and talk to me. I can give you some other suggestions about where to work.
All right. I think that the work-based learning program is a great opportunity. Get a job over the summer and make some money. You can do a lot more fun stuff. I work at a glass company in Dalton, and it's pretty sweet. I like it a lot more than going to my third and fourth block just to sit around.
But really, the first thing I'm going to ask you when you come down and ask me about a summer job is, who have you contacted and where have you already applied? A lot of people come down, want information about jobs, but then they never follow up with actually applying for the job. Indeed is a great place to find information about jobs, but you need to go in person and communicate and talk to people at places where you want to work to really get a good summer job. But all these places are looking for workers and they're looking for summer help. So if you've got something specific you have in mind you'd like to do, come down, talk to me. I probably have a place where you can go work, or just come down, take a look at the board, and kind of see what's out there this summer. So if you are looking for summer work, now's the time to be applying the next week or two, and come down. I'll be glad to talk to you if you need help. Otherwise, just look around in your area, because I guarantee you there's a help wanted sign up somewhere close to you.
Thanks, fellas. Let's pay Vaughn a visit and get to work this summer.
Well, time for a quickie break on the show. But stick around, because after the break, Lauren and Johnny will join us for sports.
Baseball, tennis, yet another school record broken by one of our track team members you don't want to miss. Those stories and more. Stay with us. Sports is next.
Well, Generals, if you miss a lot of things, you certainly do not want to miss this. Our general merchandise is having a huge sale, including shirts and sweaters. Well, I did get some other gear, like our coasters and car stickers. So what are you waiting for? Get your Team Spirit gear today.
Number 24, Jonathan Slater.
Welcome into sports, guys. Johnny and Lauren here, and baseball leads us off again today, Lauren. And we started our last region series of the year last night here at home against Northwest Whitfield.
You sure did, Jonathan. Coach Beagles and the guys really needed this series win to finish off the year the third seed for the upcoming state tournament.
Oh, yeah, it's a big series, and we sent one to our ace, Zach Barrett, and let's send that to Max Brady and crew with the game recap.
We had our senior night last night here at Heritage. We had 8 seniors we recognized. So that's a good way to start off, but the game didn't end up the way we were hoping. We did fight back. We got down in a hole a little bit, and we fought back. Big hit, home run, first, I believe, of his high school career for Landon Skeen. So it's good to see that out of him. Gage, went 3 for 4 with 2 doubles and a triple. And then, so the bats were there. We just got to make plays behind our pitchers.
We just went through the motions, didn't really focus, made a lot of errors. We hit well, but it wasn't enough to save us from the errors that happened.
Oh, the game last night versus Northwest didn't go good at all. There wasn't a lot of good stuff that came out of it. Other than Skeen hit a bomb, Gage went 3 for 4. I thought Zach pitched pretty decent. It just we didn't make plays. So not a lot of good stuff at all. We definitely need to get our head out of the gutter if we want to make playoffs and if we want to win this series.
Tough loss, guys, but fortunately this is a 3-game series and 1 loss doesn't do you in. So good luck for Game 2 down in Tunnel Hill.
Thanks, Lauren. To tennis now, and you girls and guys are already in your state playoffs.
We sure were, Jonathan, but Coach Mathis's girls and Coach Green's guys team were on the road yesterday taking on North Hall and North Oconee in the first round of the state tournament.
Definitely 2 tough first-round opponents. Could our teams pull it off?
Here's Coach Green with the match recaps.
The boys tennis team season came to an end yesterday down in or near Athens, Georgia, over at North Oconee High School. We were taking on the Titans from North Oconee. They're a really good team. They're the number 1 seed in the state in that quadrant of the tournament, and they showed us yesterday why they're number one seed in that region or in that quadrant of the state tournament. A really good team. Our guys went out there and played a pretty good match. I mean, we knew going in it was going to be tough. They were state runner-ups last year, so they're kind of the upper echelon of the state when it comes to boys tennis. And we started out pretty good. Caleb Bill played a pretty good a match at number one singles for us. He lost the first set 6-0. He's kind of nursing a back injury and shoulder injury, but he hung in there and fought the fault, played a tough player, lost 6-2 in the second set. In fact, it was 3-2 at one point in the second set, and Caleb was playing a really good match. He played very well to lose with that kind of number on the score. So lost there at number one. Dario, again, played another really good player at number two singles. Had some good rallies. Dario got to deuce a couple of times, which is good against a team like that. But he just couldn't win the point. He'd go 5 or 6 shots in the point, and the guy would just be too strong and win the point there at the end. But Dario had a good year for us at number two singles. I'm very proud of him and what he did for us this season. Number 3, Thomas Culpepper lost 6-0, 6-1, but he got a game, so that was pretty impressive from Thomas. He's a sophomore, so he'll be back with us next year. So that really wrapped up the match in singles play, so it was 3-0 there. But we finished it out, which was cool of North Oconee to do that. The doubles got to finish their matches, and Jed and Kevin Yang at number one doubles won a game as well. They lost 6-0, 6-1. There was some power being displayed on the doubles courts yesterday, but mostly by North Oconee. The number 2 singles doubles team of Matt Keith and John Keith got beat 6-0, 6-0. But that was only one of the few matches they lost all year. So congratulations to North Oconee. They'll move on to the Sweet 16. For us, we're done, and we're going to lose some seniors that have been really big for our program, and Caleb Biddle and Jed Johnson. So it's tough to see those guys go. Obviously, they've meant a lot to me and our team and what we do out there on the tennis courts here at Heritage. It's a good program here, and they've been a huge part of it. They're going to the Sweet 16, and then this year making it to the state. So we're going to miss those guys. But we got some young guys that we're going to be counting a lot on for next year. So we're hoping those guys, they've kind of seen now what the top of the ladder in the state looks like with North Oconee. We're somewhere in the middle, but we got to work hard over the summer, maybe play a lot of summer stuff, and come back next year in January and get it rolling again to see if we can move further along in the tournament.
Yesterday, the girls' tennis team played North Hall in round 1 of state. Their 3 singles players were extremely good. It's always tough to go and play in Atlanta region after being in our region up here. It's just a different game. Most of those girls have been playing for a very, very long time. I still think that we played our best, and I'm still proud of the progress all the girls have made. I wouldn't take it back, and I think that North Hall deserved to win just because they were simply better, but I still am proud of how we played, and I would love to play them again next year, and maybe we can get some more progress in, and I look forward to it.
Yeah, so we played North Hall. They were their number 1 team in their region, so we knew they were going to be pretty strong. We had some clips of their doubles team, but we couldn't really tell if they were any good or not. We did get swept. My match was probably the fastest match I've played all year. My girl was just crazy good. She was left-handed, and she could pretty much put the ball wherever she wanted. So I tried my best, but it was just like I can't compete with that. Like I don't play tennis all year round, and she obviously did. But so I got swept 6-0, 6-0.
Hate to see the season come to an end for both teams, but congrats are in order for both for making the state playoffs.
Thanks, Jonathan. And on to some track and field records being broken. It's been pretty common this year.
Yep, Rhett McDonald broke the school shot put record earlier this year, and last week the girls' pole vault record went down.
Who broke it? Here's Max, Prady, and crew with the answer.
Longest standing track and field record that had not been broken at any point. And then as soon as Addie broke it, or tied it at 8 feet, Caroline came back, did the same thing, and then it came down to Caroline and another young lady for the top spot, and both of them got 8-6, and man, just did a fantastic job, had a great day, and it's actually a great time to be peaking. We're headed into our region, sectional, and state track meets. Got to qualify to move on, so it's a good time for her to be at her absolute best, and we're really proud of her for all her years of work so far, and looking forward to seeing what she can do from here on out.
We went to Dade on Thursday, and me and Addie and Mary Day were all pole vaulting, and I beat the school record with 8-6, and our girls team did really good, and we came in first.
Thanks for sports, you guys. Now to some entertainment. Today, one of our favorite segments starts us off. Here's Isaac Delk and Kieran Freed for yet another edition of This or That.
What's on their agenda for today? Let's find out.
I'm Isaac Delk.
And I'm Kieran Freed.
And welcome to the 11th edition of This or That. And for this edition of This or That, we're going to be going off of movies. The Sonic movie or the Mario movie?
I'm going to say the Mario movie, mostly because I have a date watching it this weekend, so...
For me, I might have to go Sonic movie, mainly because that was, like, one of the actual, like, first video game movies that actually were good. I mean, hey, we could have dealt with, like, a very ugly one. And who are we with?
Bella Jones.
I'm asking you one simple question. Which movie is better, Sonic movie or Mario movie?
Definitely the Mario movie.
And why is that the case?
Basically, Jack Black alone carried the whole movie, so I definitely think y'all should go and see it.
All right, and who are we with?
Jacob Grant.
And I'm going to ask you one simple question. Which is better, the Sonic movie or the Mario movie?
I would have to say Sonic movie because, I mean, Super Sonic, bro, you can't beat that.
And who are we with?
Connor Sparks.
And I'm asking you one simple question. Which movie is better, the Mario movie or Sonic movie?
Ooh, I gotta say the Mario movie.
And why is that the case?
Chris Pratt.
All right, and who are we with?
I'm Caleb Johnson.
All right, and I'm going to ask you one simple question. Which is better, the Mario movie or the Sonic movie?
Well, I haven't actually seen the Mario movie yet, but just from the trailers and like from what I've seen online, Mario movie, easily.
And who are we with?
Cole Denton.
I'm asking you one simple question. Which movie is better, Mario movie or Sonic movie?
Mario movie.
And why is that the case?
I didn't go watch Sonic personally, but I've seen the entire plot on YouTube pretty much. But I loved Mario. The animation was great. Illumination did a good job for a change. I really liked it. The voice actors were also pretty good.
Thanks, guys. Always a treat.
Now on to some music trivia.
Who did our Toon Talk guys run into today? We're not sure, but if we see one more person wearing a Nirvana shirt, I think I'm gonna...
Don't say it, Lennon. Let's just get to the report.
What's up, Toon Talk? I'm Nolan.
And I'm Skylar.
We're here with
Micah Livingston.
And he's wearing
Pearl Jam.
Let's see if he knows what he's talking about. So, do you know 3 songs by Pearl Jam? What are your 3 favorite?
Yeah, I like anything from the first album. I'd say Alive, Black, or Once.
I admit it. Do you know the lead singer of Pearl Jam?
Yeah, it's Eddie Vedder.
Do you know 3 facts about the band?
No, I'm not crazy like that.
Have you ever been to a concert?
No, not yet.
Would you like to go to a concert?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, thank you.
That's all we got for today.
Out.
Good stuff, guys. Moving on now to one of our entertainment staples.
Yes, and we are kind of keeping the trivia theme going as our BBB crew hit the halls again yesterday to find out if you're smarter than a 5th grader.
Who are we here with today? We're here with Caleb Gallman. Okay. What part of the human body is responsible for getting rid of harmful toxins?
Whoa. 5th graders know that.
They do.
Yeah. No, they don't. Can you ask a question again? Yes, you can.
Okay. What part of the human body is responsible for getting rid of human toxins?
Your immune system.
That's incorrect.
First question. What part of the human body is responsible for getting rid of harmful toxins?
The bladder.
Wrong.
Alright, who are we here with today?
Miss Oliver.
Okay, and the first question. What part of the human body is responsible for getting rid of harmful toxins?
What part? Like,
Yeah, what part?
the kidneys?
That is incorrect. What is the center of a cell called?
Oh, the nucleus.
That's correct.
What is the center of the cell called?
The nucleus?
Yeah.
Second question.
I was gonna say white blood cells.
What is the center of a cell called?
The nucleus.
That is correct.
Last question. What is the name of the value assigned to the amount of moisture in the air?
That's correct. Oh my. Last question. What is the name of the value assigned to the amount of moisture in the air?
Humidity.
Correct.
What is the name of the value assigned to the amount of moisture in the air?
Humidity?
That is correct.
Wow. Wow.
And finally, one more story for you here today. It's time to get back to the lives of our very own classmates' crew.
Here's Nate Collier, Bellis Antonio, Allie Powers, and Daya Ramsey with their third installment of Classmates.
I have an idea. Okay, so here's the plan. We dress up in bear suits and maul our rival company boss. The beauty of it is, they'll never know it's us.
Yeah, that would be great, except we don't have bears here.
There could be bears.
No, there literally cannot. Have you ever seen a bear here? Huh?
Secondly, it's also illegal to physically assault someone.
I am so sick of them sabotaging us. You know, why can't we just have a win? You know, what's up with that? Like, we put on all this work to making our scripts and all that, yet we just can't get one. So why not play dirty, huh?
Maybe if we ask nicely, they'll leave us alone.
Yeah, that definitely would not work.
We just need to make this project look sick, and first place is ours.
You know, I really just want to get violent with these dudes. You know, like, what's the point? You know, these chumps. Oh, that's it. I just want to.
I'm really hoping the group can get along. They might seem nasty at first, but they're actually really fun.
I want this all to be over.
I guess you could say that we all met just by being extremely unlucky.
You guys are all going to be working in the same group together.
Yep, that's pretty much how it happened. The worst day of my life.
It was an amazing day. I still have the pictures. Look at us. We're so happy.
We are so dysfunctional.
I am so tempted to walk out to class and never come back. Like, God.
And with that, we'll wrap up this Tuesday edition of the 5-Star News.
But don't worry, we'll be back again on Friday with a brand new show. But until then, stay classy, Heritage.